Okay, what is this? 3 Marys.
We should not be here. The Three Marys is where the White Lakes make their camp. We should leave quickly.
Oh. Alright then. I mean, I could probably just take them on, but maybe that's a good idea. And that's probably where I entered at. Okay, so that's where that is. Did I ever make it up to that big tower there? Did I ever do that? I'm not sure that I ever did. You know what? Let's try to make it up there. If I haven't already. I'll probably figure it out pretty soon if I have. Okay, I think I'm on my way up here.
When salt upon wounds took Nuke. Nothing after all.
Okay. I think she was trying to say something there, but... Okay. The Airy. Well, there's not much here. Ammo. Well, I guess you don't mind going into taboo areas. Okay. Thought there might be more interesting stuff up here, but I guess not. Okay, then. I guess that means we should probably do this. Probably. Okay. Oh, there's several areas over here. What? Is that a plane? I do believe that is a plane. Alright, so following that road will probably get me... Well, it'll get me up there. Whoa! Yeah, I had to be super aggressive with that. Clearly. Now what I want... Okay, I want to discover this place first because we're close to it. What was he attacking?
Business. I am glad it's over.
He was attacking something, wasn't he? Or was just kind of losing his mind? Oh wait, there is something. What are you? A rat. Apparently, rats and geckos don't mix.
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Well, I found a toilet. I don't think that helps, though. Okay, there's another area I have not discovered over here. Court Fork Overlook. Scenic Overlook. I mean, yeah. It's very scenic, very overlooky. It certainly does that. Sorry, I thought that was something important. Well, not really important, but like a sleeping bear. And I was just gonna shoot it from here. But that seems unnecessary, so I won't. Okay, we want to head this way. Doesn't really look like there's anything over there for me. No, that's kind of like the wall. The wall that ends existence. So I'm pretty sure we need to head up this way. I want to see that airplane.
We passed like...
Sorry, what did you say, Cloud Lady? What did you say? I missed that because I was shooting something's head off. Morning Glory Cave. Ah, so that's what it is. How do I see the airplane though? I mean, the airplane's gotta be something, right? Or is it something I'm not actually allowed to reach? Nope, it's out of existence. I can't reach there. Interesting, though. I haven't heard or read anything about a plane that crash landed here. So that's kind of fascinating. Alright. Let's go here.
We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch.
What are you talking about?
The Father in the caves. The Holy Father who gave the Sorrows his succor and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the caves around the valley are sacred to him, and those who would trespass are punished by holy wrath.
His traps, generally. I understand. I'll respect your beliefs but we need to search the cave.
I understand. I would prefer to leave as soon as possible, though.
Okay. So, yes. This dude likes traps, so we do need to be careful with that.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
Well, it didn't work out too well, because Vault 22... I think it's Vault 22. Anyway. The leaf... things... still grow. Ah. There's something up that way, too.
I think our enemy has fled.
Yeah, I killed them. Okay, I think this is the missing, thing I was looking for. Looks like it's relatively safe in here. What? I'm still missing one? Alright, I know it's missing one of these. 10 sets of tracks, half mile of northeast canyon entrance barefoot. Saw him through the corpses walking around, finally gone crazy, dementia maybe. I'm not crazy, they're real, goddammit, they are real. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses but don't smell rotted. By putting them out of their misery, doing for them what I could never do for myself. Last of them, all gone. Ghouls. I shouldn't have done that. Yes. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday you Lucis old dinosaur, happy birthday to me. Happy 60th. What do you get in a man who has everything? A bottle of whiskey and 12-gauge slug through the roof of the mouth. Woo! Come now, what do I have to do to prove to myself that I've lived long enough? I'm a shriveled old man, white beard, seen enough sunrises and sunsets, saw the big sunset, been hanging around through the long night. 36 years now. Ridiculous. I'm not kidding myself into thinking there's anything out on the other side of this. Fine. Things weren't so bad before I was born. Char and Alex, Sylvie and Michael who could have been. Thoughts of the beloved dead before dying. Goodbye, Zion. February 6th. Didn't do it. Coward as usual. Maybe 2 bottles next year. 24 of them. Half boys, half girls. Youngest is 8. Maybe oldest 13, 14. Dirty and scrawny. Been on foot a long time. Children's crusade. Struck camp on nearly the same spot as Los Mexicanos. 30 years and a lifetime ago. I spent 2 nights listening to them. English literate. One of them reads stories when the little ones fall asleep. They escape someplace they call the school, but can't figure out where it was. When they want a little one to behave, they tell him to stop or the principal will get you. Principal better not show up or I'll blow his goddamn head off. I can still shoot straight. Oh! So those are the kids that he finds later on. Okay. I think I'm still missing a survivalist stash somewhere. I would like to find that before I end this, though. Can I get up this thing, please? There we go. Okay. I guess that's it for here. Oh, I see. You climb up here and then you're able to see over there. I see how that's supposed to work. Anywho, it was a shorter cave compared to the rest. Although, truthfully, this might be one of the first caves that anyone ever finds since it's a required one. Alright, so we have done those things. This is the only one we have.
Salt upon wounds took New Canaan.
Do you have anything?
Katubiu.
I don't know what that means. Do you have any family?
I do. A fine husband and 3 children. I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe.
Safe? Where are they?
When we learned that Salt upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened.
I could talk to him. Maybe he'll open up
Perhaps
to
he
me.
will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
So that's a thing now. Wonder if I should talk to the other guy again. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest. I know he had a mission for me, but it seems like it was more of a not mission than a mission. Alright, so maybe this will lead me close to Daniel. I ran around blindly for a bit last time. There he is.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
What What do you want to know, exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
Did you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
I did.
Okay, what's the matter? Did something happen?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with New Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a white leg attack.
I see.
Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
It's her husband. Don't you think she has a right to know?
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
You're a new Canaanite who's supposed to help lead these people, not hide things from them.
I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't.
I'm gonna
fail
tell her,
yet
and if
again.
it ends up badly, I might
Zion
not.
can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you.
Any other way I can help the Sorrows?
If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley.
Oh, I see.
And you might even find some on white legs you come across.
Brock and Xander. Interesting. Later. Okay. Alright. So,
Katubiu.
he was killed during the evacuation or a lie. I'm gonna tell her the truth.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
I'm afraid so. Daniel kept it quiet from you because he thought the grief would distract you.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows.
He was only doing what he thought was best for the tribe. It wasn't an easy choice for him.
Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel when all of this is over. Thank you for telling me this truth.
Huh. Well, guess that's what I did. I want to see our other friend. I have not discovered that location yet. Okay. Dead horses. I want to talk to our other friend and see if he has any other quests, because I mostly because, oh hi.
Good job getting those supplies to Daniel. If you were a dead horse, you'd get a tattoo for that.
Oh, okay, I do have stuff. I just want to make sure I can do all the quests for them before I end up finishing this, because I might finish it accidentally and then I won't finish their quests, you know? What's this obsession you seem to have with civilization?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and
Oh, it's
sang
the
for people.
Lonesome Wanderer,
Gave
I
him
think.
food and shelter and care in return.
We've met
I
him.
couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
I know that guy. I got him a job.
A job as a singer? Then it really is true.
What does Joshua think of this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the growins.
Really? Maybe I could talk to him about it for you. Be a neutral party.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. he might not get so mad at you.
Nothing else about
Go with fortune, friend.
Okay, so I'm gonna just make a guess here. Try to figure out if he should see civilization or not. Oh, Graham is here. I did not realize that. I mean, I did meet him there. I just kind of forgot that he went here. I guess. Yeah, he's just here. Doing whatever it is that he does. I'm gonna save this right here. Hi.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
The Follows Chalk seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
Okay.
Whatever you tell him, I'm sure it will be fine. It's still his choice to make. I just want him to make it without looking to me for approval. He's a man. He can make his own decisions.
But I haven't actually spoken to him all that much. What do you say about a courier? Who are you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
One of his... Is he the same one that we've heard about before? Possibly. What do you know of Salt Upon Wounds?
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
Pray God, what are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
That sounds like a good
In
deal.
a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
I'm not gonna say this because I think it'll piss him off. Anyway, do you run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the New Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right
That's
now.
where we are currently. Alright, I think that's good.
God be with you.
Alright, so what are we gonna do about chalk? Oh, right. Chalk is way across the map right now. So, do we want him to go out and explore like he promised himself as a child? Or do we want him to stay here? I'm pretty sure that's the question that we're going to be...
What can I tell you?
Talk to Josh about your thoughts on civilization.
Yeah? What did he say?
He said it is a hard time being objective about the whole idea and that I should give you advice.
He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
This is a hard thought. He could either go out and have his own adventures, possibly die, very possibly die, or he can stay here with this people. But that's hard to say what's right or what's not. You know what? Civilization isn't perfect, but neither is tribal life. You should go see it for yourself.
Really? You think so? Whew! I'm going to do it. After all this is over, I'm going to go explore civilization. Dankni, Akis, I never would have had the Growans to ask him myself.
Okay. So now that that's done, we have this. At least I think he's close to the same area again. Alright, let's see. It's raining!
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Checked on everything in the valley and got the map of Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
I see. Huh. Need to think about this.
Even our Lord had doubts. Think it over, but listen to your heart.
I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna save the game. Yeah, okay. Right then.
Unless you and Joshua have any objection.
Okay, let's do this first.
It may be. I hope it is. To tell the truth, if something goes wrong, more Sorrows could die in the escape than in Joshua's proposed attack. Even knowing that, it's a risk I have to take. With your help and Joshua's, even if we're attacked, we can defend the Sorrows and escape. We'll be traveling at night in small groups, across the valley. With luck, the Whitelegs won't know what's happened until the next morning. But if the Whitelegs realize what's happening, Joshua and I will need you to help us escape. Don't hold back. I promise you. The Whitelegs won't. Once our path is clear, I'll give you everything you need to get back to the Mojave. But the Pine Creek tunnel must be collapsed behind us. It's the only way to delay the Whiteleg's pursuit long enough for us to get a head start. Good luck, and may God be with us.
Oh, so that's like a final thing there.
Daniel must have made it to the tunnel by now. But there are sorrows all over the valley. We have to help them and get Daniel out of here. Right.
Huh. That was creepy.